Good evening, everybody, and a blessing of a wonderful month of the month of Sagittarius, the month of Keshet, the month of Jupiter, planet Jupiter, begin influence us with a lot of miracle for this wonderful month. Those of you who follow us for more than 1 year, around March, I was asked to give a prediction about how is the future going to look like in a time of this COVID. And I mentioned that the beginning of the redemption will happen around November. And thank God to the angels above and to God that make my words come true, as they found the vaccine in two company. And you can see that whatever appear in the upper world by God, the Creator, manifest to doctor or professor or scientist in the physical world. And of course, I really want to thank God before even I start the lecture for giving me the opportunity to be one of those that share the information with so I can pass it on to people. And for that reason, Debbie and myself, and of course our children, was part of this amazing spiritual non-profit organization, is to give people a chance to know, to get information, and by knowing that information, making life way, way better. Those of you who wonder if we're going to give a lecture on the Parsha tonight, the answer is no. But I pre-recorded all the secret information about this Parsha already, so it will be accessible and available soon. All right, so let's jump into the month of Kislev, the month of Sagittarius, the month of Keshet, and of course the name of the sign of the zodiac called Keshet or Kashat. Kashat mean either rainbow or basically try to think of bow and arrow maybe. What's the name of the person who hold the bow and arrow? There's a name for it.
Archer.
Archer. Archer, yeah. The archer, so it can mean archer, it can mean rainbow, it can mean many, many things. And of course, for everything there is an explanation. But among the Kabbalists, we are relating into the rainbow as that a sign of being safe from whatever need to be safe. Can we have a little bit of that? Thank you. And for that reason, you know, as we're getting into this month, we need to understand what is the rainbow represent. So remember, the first time the rainbow show in the book of the Torah was in portion of Noah, and because of that, it was right after the flood, showing us that there is anger in the world, there is problem in the world, there is judgment in the world, and the Creator gave us mercy. For that reason, in this month, we have the opportunity to connect to mercy, to connect to all the mercy. Now we know that most of us are home, or some of us went out outside of the house to do whatever we can. But in the end of the day, people feel stuck. People feel things are not moving. As I say in the lecture on March, that around November, I said November 15, November 18 will be the beginning of opening, and thank God, we feel something in the air. We don't know what it is, but it's there. And the question, of course, is going to be for everybody. Is that going to be accessible for everybody? And for that reason, we are sharing the lecture, that hopefully with this lecture, everybody can find a way to make this month better, connection better, everything that we do better. So I want to wish you Chodesh Tov, blessing you with the word Chodesh Tov. Chodesh means months, Tov means good. So I want to wish you good months. And people who are born in this month, of course, are people that are great in philosophy, great with adventure, great with vacation, love to travel, not so great in commitment. So if you're married to Sagittarius, most probably it's going to be an issue in one part in the marriage because they need their freedom, and sometimes when you kind of hold them too much to commitment, they get a little bit nervous, or they don't like to be choked, they don't like to be told what to do. But Sagittarius are a fun friend to have, open mind thinking. So if you are in a non-commitment relationship, I think Sagittarius is one of the best friends for non-commitment and having fun and having a good time. But if you're already married to Sagittarius, well, don't worry, they're not cheating on you if that's what you worry about. But make sure you learn how to work with them. You know, they love religion, but they don't have the commitment of religion. They love spirituality, but they want to do it on with their own style. Because the planet Jupiter was the planet of religion, the planet of leadership. They have it in their life. I mean, this is something that they're born with in the month of Sagittarius, and for that reason, want to tap into it. So if you're born in the month of Sagittarius, you know, when you want to open your heart and talk to somebody about what you really feel, just be careful, because Sagittarians are not blessed with being tactful. They don't exactly being aware of what they're saying when they're saying it. They think it sounds good, sound nice, and then they hurt a lot of people with the tongue. So just to be worried about that when you talk. From a career point of view, Sagittarius, from money point of view, they can make big money if you let them be who they are. They don't like to be choked. In every job, they're going to find a way to run away from that being in frame. But at the same time, you know, if they're running too far away from being frame or being in a box, they can end up being a gambler or drug addict, because sometimes they can translate "I do whatever I want" as freedom, whereas the true freedom is to be able to control whatever I want. So that's Sagittarius, and in general, many people born in the month of Sagittarius. I mean, Beethoven. I don't need to tell you who Beethoven is. You know, one of the greatest creator of music of all time. And Walt Disney. I don't need to tell you who Walt Disney is. And Benjamin the Israeli. Okay, and Mark Twain. So we're talking about a lot of philosophers and writers and a lot of people who are shape an opinion about a lot of things in our world. So the Sagittarius have a mind, very open mind about everything. It's dangerous when they start becoming addicted to freedom. It's not that they want to be free. They want to do whatever they want, and then things start to go, unfortunately, really bad. So all of the Sagittarius, make sure you have balance. And the last thing about Sagittarius, they can get really angry, and when they get really angry, they might lose it. And there is a reason for that I'm about to explain. If you're married to Sagittarius, just make sure you don't overly choke them, but at the same time be aware that if you don't give them some rules and regulation, they might run into doing something which is worse for them. So it's not something that you want to play with Sagittarius. Now let's go to the basic of this month. As a reminder, I have a reminder here. When people ask me about every month's energy, the energy of this month will be with the blue string. Don't forget, the energy of this month is blue string. Every energy of every month is different string. Last month, Scorpio was the string of red. So usually I like to put every 52 days a string. But if you feel you want to do it longer or shorter, it's up to you. But the energy of this month is the blue string, as the blue string opening the third eye and coming from Rabbi Lazar ben Arach and Rabbi Lazar ben Azariah, which is the northern part of Israel, almost on the border. And in that area, you know, you can open your forehead into all the knowledge that you need. And there is a reason why we want to open the third eye. Not a coincidence that in the month of Kislev, the month of Sagittarius, which is Hanukkah as well in the end of the month, there is something called mitzvah triyah. There is this concept of seeing something. You're supposed to look at the candle. And by looking at the candle, you basically connect to that energy. And that's why the eyes are controlled. So for that reason, the third eye is being activated from the blue string. Now, let me take you to the journey you want me to do a little bit more forecast, or that's in the end now? Focus now? Debbie said I should do focus now. So before I'm getting into the deep explanation of the month of Sagittarius, which is more a deep explanation from different Kabbalists from 2,000 years ago. So you need to know that the beginning of this month, now, this second, it doesn't look so great in the next 3 days, but it looked great in November 18. So we're talking about like 4 days from tonight, right?
Yes. Today is November 18th.
So,
2 days.
or 2 days,
Yeah.
2 days from tonight. So the idea is, what's missing? Well, in November 18 is the beginning of a lot of blessing for those of us who work on ourselves for the last 7 months, and those of us who suffer for the last 5 years. If you felt you suffer for the last 5 years, or the last 7 months was heavy, this month is about to give you the fruit for your hard work. Why is it like that? Because within this month, the anger is controlled. There is a lot of anger began already a few days ago, and it's still here. In November 18, that anger has been released. But if you still have an issue to forgive the people who make you angry 5 days ago, you might not be able to enjoy the gift that exists within this month because your mind is somewhere else when your body is in the present. So in the present there is great energy, but you're not there because your mind is somewhere else. So just be aware of that you need to understand it. Now, also be aware that the moon, which is control your emotions, is going to go through a certain transition that has to do with your emotions. What you really feel, what do you feel toward people around you, people close to you. And just be careful from any type of argument within your house if you live with people. If you're not living with people, so with your workplace. If you're not workplace, so within your friend. Things will happen because the challenge is there to help you to earn the gift that this month want to give you. This month want to give you the gift of all gift, peace of mind, fulfillment, all the great thing you can imagine. But in the same time, you got to work for that. You got to earn it. So this month will have two type of people. One type of people that want to enjoy it and don't want to earn it, and the one who want to earn it. So the one who earn it till now and continue to earn it, this month will benefit you in a level that you can never believe exists. The gift is already waiting for you next to your door. But the question, what are you going to do to open the door to let the gift in? So just be aware of that. Now, event will take a place. Negativity might happen. But how you react to that negativity and how old are you holding a grudge with that thing that has been done to you? And if you're upset about things that happened to you, this month will not be so much existing for you in a positive way, which means this month exists already positive, but to enjoy it, you have to be in it. And if you're not in it, and you kind of can forgive what people did to you and blah, 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 you're not in it, and for that reason, you cannot get the whole benefit of this month. November 18 will be releasing of a lot of things that was stuck for a long, long time. And remember, it's all in your mind. Meditate every day if you can. And I'm going to release different meditation with the help of Debbie here and my team every Monday. We're going to start working on releasing meditation for you so you can get the help that you need to connect to this month. November 26th will be great to those of us who have a tough time for the last 5 years. If you felt that it was very tough 5 years, you were stuck, in November 26, all of that open. November 29, between 26 to 29, things are opening up, a lot of amazing things. Again, I repeat again, we will be divided this universe to two groups. The one who work hard, the one who went through pain but still continue spiritually, and the one who didn't want to work hard and just complain and just being upset about everything and say, why me? And the one who say, I know if I work hard, everything will be great. I say on March, that in December 2nd, you have to start planning your trip, your vacation. And I still repeat it to you. December 2nd, go online, start buying airline ticket to wherever you want to fly, wherever you want to go. That will be the time that for you can start planning for the next year to 2021. From December 2nd till May 2021, you can plan the whole trip to where you're going to do. Also, those of you who want to open a new business, great time from December 2nd. It's a time to enjoy, plan the future. And remember, I repeat again, people will be divided. A lot of division from the people who want to earn it and the people who want to have it. The one who want to have it, not going to enjoy it so much. All right? That's good? All right. I can move on now to the month of Sagittarius according to the depth of Kabbalah. So, the letter to control this month is Samech and Gimel. Gimel, from the word Gomel, support, corresponding for the planet Jupiter. Planet Jupiter is the largest planet. And because we consider it the largest planet, that means it's affecting you tremendously. So as Jupiter getting into the chart, which is now, that means Jupiter is pushing us to think big. Think big is include miracle. That's what the miracle of Hanukkah happened in this month. So what does that mean to think big? I always say to my family and to the close people to me, if you think small, you're a sinner. A true criminal is somebody who think small. If you want to know who's a criminal, think small. When somebody is jealous, he thinks small because he only think about the other person he's jealous from. Person, God forbid, to want to kill, think small because he only think about that problem. Stealing, people have to steal, think small. You get angry, thinking small. If you think big, most of your problem will probably not bother you because you think really, really big. And you think the whole picture. So, remember, Gimel, control Jupiter, thinking big is all open. The other letter is the letter Samech, from the word Somech, support also. So both letters are supporting, meaning the Creator, the galaxy is giving us two letters that if we are open, we can actually enjoy this month. Is this month supporting us to get exactly what we need and what we want. So start celebrating, don't go to the street yet, but start celebrating this month that basically things are open up in a level that never before. Now, if you look at the combination of the letter, is Vav Yud Hey Hey. Vav Yud Hey Hey, those of you who study Kabbalah with me for a long time, we know when the two letters Hey are connecting to one another, it's a very good sign. That's when Malchut and Binah are together, and Zer and Pin and Chokhmah are together. The combination starts with the letter Vav, that corresponding to Zer and Pin. Zer and Pin corresponding to behavior change. So this month is already telling you, I have everything set for you, everything you want. Whatever you want for the next 30 days is there, and it will control the entire year, not just the months. So please, I'm asking you, I mean, it's one of the most difficult things to do is anger management, but those of us who will be forgiving, not getting angry for 30 days, I can here on the video promise you, if you have no jealousy, and you forgive everybody, and you don't get angry for 30 days, what's coming for you in 2021 is way beyond your capability of understanding how good it is. You'll be like looking, like, how did I do it? And you would know how you did it. But I tell you how you did it. You didn't get angry. You forgive people who hurt you. And by doing that, and you're not complaining, things are working. That's what these months want to give you as a tremendous month of Kislev. And we continue. I'm reading from, I'm sorry, I didn't say where I'm reading. I'm reading from Bnei Yissaschar, who's taken that section from Sefer Yetzirah, which is the book of formation, written by Abraham 4,000 years ago. So now he said like that. Sefer Yetzirah, Imlich Od Samech B'Shena. He took the letter Samech. Remember letter Samech look like round circle, and it's corresponding for the month of Sagittarius. And usually the Kabbalists explain that every letter created something. For that reason, you need to know the seed level. It's not the shape that created it, the energy of the letter Samech. The shape is just how it looked like. So when you look at the letter Samech, it's just the shape. But the energy before the letter was exist before the letter. The letter is how it come to our physical universe, so we know what it is. But there is the energy. So the energy of the letter Samech created the concept of called sleep. Can you believe it? The concept of sleep. You're going to sleep very well this month. To those of us who are not angry and forgive. וכשר לו כתר, צרפם זה בזה, וצר בהם קשת בעולם, וכסלב בשנה, וקיבה. That letter created also your stomach. בנפש, זכר ונקבה. So, the whole idea of this month is helping you to connect to your stomach. Now, what is stomach? It's called digestive system. The digestive system helping you to digest things which seem like injustice. So in this month, let go a little bit. It's a very, very important thing. So I want to jump in to another section that we have here, And the smoke that you see around me, they will be created, of course the candles you already have it, but we created incense that you can use and burn in your house. It will be a similar smell, so it will bring energy, because we know the sense of smell is the most powerful sense, that Adam and Eve never commit a crime there. So you want to be surrounded all the time yourself with the right connection to the Sfirot through the smell. That's what we created for you. Now, I'm reading now from Zera Kodesh. Zera Kodesh, one of my favorite, again, book, who explain about a lot of things. The reason I like this book, I've been in his grave in Poland. His name is Rabbi Naftali of Rovshitz, the Rovshitze. The Rovshitze was one of the greatest Kabbalists of all time. So he writes like this. He also said, Samech, also. Ki Samech, but why Samech, he asked? Why you have to use Samech? Say Rabbi Naftali Rovshitz, the Holy of Holies. שיש בו עיגול דוגמת אות סמך. Because when you look at the letter סמך, it's like round, like circle. והנה כסלו מלשון השם יהיה בכסלך, לשון ביטחון. Why do we call this month Kislev? What kind of name is it? Kislev. Say to us, Rabbi Naftali Rovshitz, לשון ביטחון, meaning security. God is telling you, in this month, you connect to me, I will make sure you will be secure and safe. כי זה החודש מורה קצת על גבורות, כי צירוף הוויה, וזה החודש בי"ב צירוף הוויה, יכול להתגלה צירוף אחר. Why do we need protection in this month, if this month is only a miracle? Saying because this month have a bit judgment. תל רבי נפתלי מרובשיץ. וצירוף זה החודש הוא בפסוק וירא יושב בארץ הכנעני. If you look at the combination again, ו' י' ה' ה', שראשי תיבות ו' י' ה' ה', צירוף זה איתה בספרים שמורה קצת גבורה ודין. And when you see the letter Vav Yud and A, it's a little bit judgment. Is bringing it from Rabbi Moshe Cordovero from the book Pardes Rimonim, okay? And he bringing it from the Tikkunei HaZohar, Tikkun number 19. That's where he bringing it. שהוא מורה על גלות השכינה אליו, שכינתת הרבו, תרחוב מתרחוב ואבא וברא הסתלקו. קרוב לעניין זה פירש הרשב"י. So you say, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, say, when you are not let the Vav and Hey meet each other, like this month, Vav Yud Hey, the Vav and Hey consider Zer and Pin and Malchut. They have to be together. And when they are not together, the male and the female, that create a big judgment. It's not so bad because the A and A are together. בצירוף זה איתה בספרים שאומרים קצת דין ומקורה, לכן הניקוד בצירוף זה השם שהניקוד נלקח מהראשי תיבות, הנ"ל, וירא יושב הארץ הכנעני. It's telling us that the way we sweet the judgment, is by the sound of the verse, Vayar Yoshev Haaretz Aknani. If you look at the Nikud, and I'm sorry it's a little deep lecture today, when you look at the Nikud, the vowel that you use in Hebrew, below and in and above the verse, Vayar Yoshev Haaretz Aknani, eventually maybe they're going to do editing to the lecture, is Cholam Kamatz Vepatach. It's 3 different vowels that you use in Secret of Hebrew, and they become 38, okay? And if you add 26, which is Gematria 64, you're going to have Gematria Din, judgment. It's telling you that this month is judgment. So how do you change it from judgment to mercy? You have to add the letter Aleph to it. What is the letter Aleph? What is exactly the letter Aleph? So he explained, it's a שהוא האות מזה החודש. הוא דוגמת העין. ובעין יש כוח הראייה והשינה. Say, when you add the letter Aleph, okay, what happened? You are getting the power of the all power, and I'm going to read it from you, from the book for a second. It say that the letter Aleph from the name Ekeye, sweet the judgment. Sweet the judgment, going back to the letter Samech, to make it the lecture a little bit more simple. The letter Samech is like the eye, and with these eyes is the sleeping, with these eyes you can see. And it say, לעורר העין הפקיחה דלא נעים תדיר. שהעין הפקיחה זה מסתובב להם של הרשעים. So when you're opening your eyes, and the eyes is the eyes of holiness, like looking at the menorah, looking at the candelabra in Hanukkah, at that part, you remove all negativity. But it has to do with your eyes. So this month we have the power of the eyes. What is the power of the eyes? You have to see the good in everything. If you see the good, that means that you are already in a place where good things are happening. Why? Because my friend who moved here showed me something from his friend who was living in Lakewood. That he teach him what is Ain Tova, what is good eye, when you see the good in everything. What is Ain Ra, when you see the bad in everything. So, if you want to know if you are on the right direction in this month, look at yourself and see if you find good about everything, or you're always finding what's wrong. If you're finding what's wrong, most probably it is wrong, and your life is wrong. It's not that you've been cursed. Your life is really bad, and you see what's bad about your life, but what are you doing about it? Nothing. You just want the external part of you to be good. But what are you doing about it? Nothing. And for that reason, you're going to continue seeing bad. But if you find blessing within the bad event that happened to you, that thing turned good right away, and because of that, your life changed as well. And he continued. If we look at what happened this month, in this month, they try to cover the eyes of the Israelite so they will not connect to spirituality. And what is we doing in the end of this month? We light the menorah, we light the candelabra, we light the Chanukiah. And what we do with the candle, we make sure that everybody in the street can see the light. Why is that? Because this whole month depends on your eyes. If you're jealous, this month will not help you a lot. If you see what the other person have and you don't, you're blocking yourself. So the problem with jealousy, and the punishment of jealousy is jealousy itself. So just be aware that if you're going to use your eyes to see how great is your life automatically becomes great. What an easy thing to do if you think about it, because it all depends on you. And remember that this month is corresponding to the tribe of Benjamin, and the tribe of Benjamin is the one tribe that control where the temple is. So Jerusalem, the land of Jerusalem is under the tribe of Benjamin. Benjamin controlled this month of Keshet, month of Sagittarius. And from here we learn that what was special about Benjamin. First, he was the youngest. Second, you never heard Benjamin complain. Never hear even an opinion. They take him here, the brother take him, the brother give him. You don't hear a lot about Benjamin when he was young. But Benjamin, right? Benjamin is the source of love. Source of love is when Rachel gave up her life for giving birth to Benjamin, so Jacob will be complete. By Lech Yaakov Shalem. So it will be complete. So in this month, if you feel that you give more than you receive, this month will not be so friendly with you. But if you feel that you receive more than you give, this month will take care of everything you want. See the good. Use the eyes. Like the Samech is the round eyes, the letter Samech, use the eyes. Gimel is Gomel. Gomel means to support. So this month you have to give charity for as much as you can. As much you chase charity. Sometimes, if you didn't give enough charity, people will still think from you. Things will disappear. So don't be upset if this month people take from you money or items or different things disappear. That's when you're short on your tithing or you're short on your charity. Either you don't give enough or either you didn't calculate your tithing correctly. So that's why the universe is good to you by taking things away from you, so you will not owe something to the universe, and through that you can create, God forbid, judgment. All right, let's continue here. So, any question or something that I didn't say? Okay, all right. Now, so what is that we need to do? What is that we need to do? So I'm reading from Kerem Shlomo. Kerem Shlomo, Rabbi Shlomo Elberstein, those of you who don't know, one of my favorite book. ובדבר האמור נשכיל. למה תקנו חכמינו זכרם להדליק נרות חנוכה במקום נמוך? It say in the Talmud, in the section of Shabbat, נר חנוכה מצווה להניחה למטה מעשרה. The menorah not supposed to be too high. If it's too high, it's not considered you did it. You have to do it from 10 טפחים, like low, and as high as you can to make sure that everybody can see the candle. Why you want everybody to see the candle, whoever walk in the street, to fix the eyes. What fixing when you look at the menorah? Look at the menorah, you're asking the menorah to help you to see the good. That's what you're asking in the month of Sagittarius. How can I see the good in everything? How can I see the good in my husband, my wife, my kids, in my life? See the good, have gratitude, appreciate everything. And by doing that, things opening up like never before. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's very important. Also, those of you who have kids and you want to educate your kids, remember, see the good in your kids and then educate them. Don't educate them based on what they're missing. Because if you do that, you're not connected to the month of Sagittarius. Great month to educate the kids. That's why it's called Chanukah, from the word chinuch, from the word of education. Those of you who don't have kids yet and you want to have kids, all the women, in the time of Chanukah, there is decision by an angel named Eliyahu Jian. He's in charge of making women pregnant, that angel. And that angel has been activated in this month a lot, and specifically in the time of Chanukah. So whatever you do, all the women who want to have pregnancy, healthy pregnancy, and children, make sure that you are watching the candle. Those of you who live in LA, make sure that somehow, I know it's a COVID situation, see me light the candle, even from the door. Even if you come next to my doorstep and you're watching me doing it, that's considered enough for you to get the energy for you, for the women who want to be pregnant. And we're going to put it online as well on the camera so you can, those of you who cannot come here, so you can see it online. But it's very important to connect with the light of the candle for children, because as I say, the reason people don't have success in money or health or children or other area is because they don't see the good. And this month's fixing the eyes. This month's fixing everything about your eyes so you can see the good in everything. So you couldn't have a better time to fix the vision about your life. You want to change like how you see your business. You want to change how you see yourself. All in this month. It's a tremendous gift. So you say, why to light the menorah so low? And it say, כדי להראות שבני ישראל זכו לנס חנוכה. למה? Why it was a miracle in this month? I'm going to talk about it next month in the Bli Neder, in the month of Capricorn. Why they had those simple people who were able to achieve a miracle when few people fight 1,000 and they won? When few people looking for oil to light the candelabra in the temple and they found it. Everything worked out. Synchronicity was perfect. Why? Say Kerem Shlomo, why? What's so special about him? בשביל שלא עלה מחשבת גאות בליבם. They never for a second start thinking, maybe we're special, maybe we have ego. רק היו שפלי ברך ונמוכי רוח. They look at themselves small. Not as a depression. Not that they look at themselves small and say, what's wrong with me? No, they look at themselves like, no big deal. לכן ראו להדליק נר חנוכה דייקה במקום נמוך. For that reason, we don't put the menorah, we don't put the candelabra so high. We put it lower to remind ourselves we want to be like them. Because if you want to create miracle in your life, find a way to lower your ego, to lower yourself. You know, lower yourself. So you can connect to the book of Psalm, what King David said, King David say that God has the power to take the people with the ego who are up in the sky and make them all the way to the land. And the one who look at themselves like, who am I? And take those people and take them all the way to heaven. I mean, making them so successful. ובזכות מידת הענווה זוכים לישועת השם. And when a person is look at themselves and say, I'm nothing, why am I deserve all those gifts? Not from a depression point of view, from a point of like, wow, with a gratitude. I mean, think about gratitude for a second. If you have gratitude about everything and appreciation about everything, how good life is. I think life become like phenomenal because you no longer asking for new thing. You appreciate what you already have. My niece named Nitzi, she lives in Be'er Yaakov, Israel. She wrote on her Instagram page, and one of the greatest things that COVID did for her, it make her appreciate the things she already have. That's what the COVID did for her. Instead of looking for more and more and more, everybody looking for new clothes, new shirt, new jeans, new shoes, new girlfriend, new boyfriend, new wife, new husband. During the COVID, I think it was enough time for us to look inside and say, do I have appreciation for things around me? And that's humble, if you want to know what humble look like. And he continue, and he'd say, where in the Bible, where in the Torah, you can learn how to be humble? Who is the example? And I'm shocked when I read it. I was so happy that I found it, that the Creator helped me to find it. And it says the one person you can learn removal of the ego is Reuven. Reuven, the first son of Jacob. If you remember the story, when the brother sold Joseph into slavery. But before they sold the slavery, they want to kill him. And Reuven came in and said, hey, put him in a pit, and we're going to talk later on dinner, at dinner time, what are we going to do with him? Ask the Kerem Shlomo, why he didn't tell them, listen, my intention is to save him. He didn't want to reveal that his intention is to save him. He want to save him. He want to let him go to dinner and come back to the pit and get him out and save him. But, you know, in the meantime, they sold him already to slavery with the advice of Yehuda. So, what is that we can learn from Reuven here? Where is the humbleness here? So it says like that, כי רצה לקיים מצווה זו של הצלת נפש בישראל בצניעות. בצניעות. שהוא אשר הציל את ממוות לחיים, כן אמר לך ושלחו אותו לבור. And he want to save Joseph without talking too much about it. And the idea here, that the true essence of Hanukkah, the true essence of the month of Kislev, is to win all your enemy. What is your enemy? How does your enemy look like? Is it the president of your country? Really? Is it your doctor? Is it the COVID? No, it's not your enemy. The enemy is the part in me that want people to recognize how great I am. That enemy make me addicted to what people say and think about me. And for that reason, in the month of Sagittarius, which usually people who are born in Sagittarius have ego, you know, they do have ego. All fire signs have ego. Remember that. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius always will have ego for life. They just need to learn how to use it. Need to learn how to use it. That's why in this month, Aries and Leo have to be careful. Have to be careful with the ego. All of what we gotta do, be humble. How do you become humble? Do good thing. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about the good things you're doing. Be like Reuven. That's what Kerem Shlomo telling us. And לבלתי יעלה בקרבנו חס ושלום מחשבות פיגול של גאות והתנשאות על הגבורות ועל המלחמות רק להאמין באמונה שלמה. A person has to get to a place in the mass of Sagittarius. כי בעת השם הייתה זאת וכל הנס נעשה רק בזכות מידת ענווה. To remember that miracles are waiting for you, available, knocking on your door. But the only vessel, the only container, the only way you can reveal the miracle is by having anva, by being humble. So being humble, making you reveal miracle that already knocking on your door. So what miracle you want to reveal this month? Money? It's already there. What do you need to do? Be humble a little bit. Don't play a big shot. Don't be humble so people say you're humble. Person who's humble is a person who asks for help. Person who humble see the good in everything. Being humble, if people find out you're humble, you're no longer humble. Because they find out you're humble. Now you have ego for being humble. That's the funny part about being humble. So I just want to mention that in this month as well. And through that, I want to go back to Bnei Yisrael with your permission. And then we're going to go, make sure I talk to you about everything. Yeah. We're going to go to a short meditation. And we take it from there. So, it's a like that. In Bnei Yisrael, I'm going back to the book. It's a, yeah. What is exactly Kislev? What is exactly the month of Kislev, as I asked it before? The word kes, meaning cover, something being covered. Cover, it's cover, you can't see anything. So this month is telling you that the energy of this month is cover. That the people who are working on being humble, not only going to access this energy, they're going to feel it every day. Every day. And miracle, every day. Now, if you're busy with being somebody and we want everybody to recognize how great you are, maybe the energy will wait until you be ready. So it's like this. It say in the Zohar, tell us Bnei Yisrael, מוזכר שם נר חנוכה דרך העברה בעלמא. זה כן בתיקוני הזוהר. It say that in תיקוני הזוהר, the concept of the candle has been mentioned. Where? In Tikkun 29. Tikkun 29. And I'm going to read the Aramaic so we can connect to that. And it's actually recommended, maybe Debbie can send it to you. It's a 2-paragraph that it's good to read doing Hanukkah, hopefully every day, if you can do that. And again, it's the end of Tikkun 29. קם סבא אחד בבתר תולה, קוטלה, ואמר רבי רבי, בוצינה קדישה, קום הדלק שרגא דאי מצווה. שכינתא קדישה דלת, אמר אש תמיד תוקד על המזבח, לא תכבה. ועלי דבר לעלות נר תמיד, נר השם. כעבדי אור דנעיר בנשמת אדם, קום הדלק בי. קם רבי שמעון על רגלו והיטיב רגלה חדה, ואמר, ריבון עלמין. דן היו מערים מלאכים וגלי רזין, ירא עבד ילך לסדרה מילין בפעים לקמא בי היקרא, ונוכי יהיה מפיך, דולו בכספו הגדמן פתח ואמר. We know that when Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai wrote the Tikkun HaZohar, he had many visitors, many righteous souls who come to visit him. And one of the visitors who come to see him was Saba. And he'd say, it's time for you to reveal more secret from the Torah, like an onion that you peel it and reveal the secret inside. And then they tell him, please stand up and light candle of mitzvah, which has to relate with Hanukkah. But it's also, of course, corresponding to revealing of secret of spirituality. So when you read that section, you are connecting the old concept of lighting the candle. But what does that mean? If you see what Rabbi Shimon said here, and it say, before he light the candle, it say, Sha'atahu Adon al kol hamelachim. Say, before I light the candle, before I teach some Torah, before I say something, he pointed his mind into the Creator and he humbled himself. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. I mean, let's put it this way. The dust. After Rabbi Shimon walk to the street, there is the dust. That dust is a little bit higher than, I don't know about your soul, about my soul. So try to imagine how low I am compared to Rabbi Shimon. And he say that. How great is the Creator. בגלי רזין ורק על ידי שאתה מגלה סודות לצדיקים יכולים הם לפרש סתרי תורה. Say Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the reason I'm going to speak about the secret of the Torah, it's not because I'm knowledgeable. It's because the Creator choose me to know some secret, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. That's humbleness, right? לכן ירא העבד ילך, ירצו לפניך, אתה תסדר את דברי הסודות בפי. And he said to the Creator, please use my lips, my tongue, my voice, to be able to say those secrets that I need to say to the people. And that's what Rabbi Shimon is Rabbi Shimon, because he was able to be humble. And for that reason, it's taking us to a very important secret, that in the time of Hanukkah, in the time of the month of the Kislev, there is a light that was concealed in the time of Adam. When Adam, was created, it was or light, aganuz la tzadikim, that was hidden to righteous people only, and it was hidden. And that light shine only once a year during the time of Hanukkah. So when you look at the light of the candle, that light coming from each candle is shining on you, the original light that was hidden only for righteous people. And if you're able to keep yourself small and humble, that light stay with you for the whole year. Tremendous. Tremendous. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So tell us, Bnei Sasra, it takes us to the Zohar of Chayei Sarah, we just read it, and it say something that seems not connected. What's going to happen with the people, ask the Zohar, that been reincarnated 5 times? Which body will be resurrected? The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and how? And of course, the Zohar and Chayei Sarah talk about it, that the body, the soul that did the best with one of those bodies, that will be resurrected. And the question is, how? How is that exactly taking place, and why? That's what we need to answer. And why is that connect to the month of Kislev? And the Zohar said that everybody will be reincarnate or resurrect. וזרחה לכם יראה שבט צדקה, and he continue. And I'm reading from the Zohar. אמר רבי יצחק, זמין קודש ברוך הוא לערכה לעוללים גופים ברוכים לאחרים, ויהי זקן אמון כמלול בעלמא כדקאיות. It will be a time when a light come from heaven will be resurrected. Those people who die, נראה מזה כי אפילו אותם גופים שלא השתלמנו, נעז בקודש ברוך הוא לערכה עליהם רוחין אחרים לאור גנוז. And even the people who don't deserve the great time, somehow the hidden light that was hid from the time of Adam will shine on them, and that will be resurrected them. ונראה רבי יצחק התנא, אתנה בתנאי, זקן ובכלל יזכו לאור גנוז הזה. So there is a question they ask in the Zohar. How do you merit to get it? Because you cannot have bread of shame, you cannot get things for free, you have to earn it. Where are you going to get that light? מהיכן יזכו לאור הגנוז הזה, כיוון שלא ישתלמו את הטוב והשייך להם. They didn't do everything they need to do. הנה נראה כי הוא מצוות דרך חנוכה. If a person was focusing on Hanukkah to light the candle, hopefully olive oil, שהוא הארת אור הגנוז, כמו שכתבתי לאל, which is the light of the אור הגנוז that was hidden since Adam, הנה יושפע עליהן רוח חיים. Then those dead body from thousands of years ago will get the spirit of living from the light of Hanukkah, and they will be able to be resurrected. וזה אומר שנקרא הדלקת נרות בלשון הטבה, בהטיבו את הנרות. If you look in the book of Exodus, when the high priest light the candle of the candelabra in the tabernacle, it doesn't say light the candle. בהטיבו את הנרות ירעירו שיבת הנרות. That's what's written. What do you mean בהטיבו? בהטיבו mean tov. Tov mean good. So what is that good? Meaning that within the light of Hanukkah, within the light of the months of Kislev, within the light of the months of Sagittarius, within the light of controlled by Jupiter, there is power להטיב את הנרות. Who is the nerot? Who is the candle? You and me. We are like candle. We have a certain amount of life. We have the week. You want to resurrect those candles. Sometimes the candle get wet. You have to dry it out. That light which we're talking about exists within this month. Yeah, I want to do meditation. I don't want to talk too much. But I'm doing on time. Okay, go. So before I'm going into meditation, I want you to remember that this month has everything in it. Everything. And it's not one of those months that you have to work hard. What are they going to do? A little humble. Forgiveness. Don't get angry if you can. Don't get jealous. Forgive people. A lot of don't. Why there is a lot of don't? Because the regular energy is way higher than normal. The miracle energy is way higher than normal. It's all accessible and available. But you got to do something. You cannot just sit there. If you're not making an effort of restraining yourself, I should say, or restricting yourself, or holding yourself, the energy is looking at you and saying, please, I want to give you a miracle. I'm not saying you're not going to get it, but you're blocking yourself to reach your true potential. And we don't want that to happen to you. We want you to enjoy the Oraganus, the hidden light since Adam waiting for all of us to reveal that light. It's so much available. Now, another thing that you want to do this month is charity. Why charity is so important? And do charity in a level that it's really hurt your pocket, hurt your wallet. Don't do this charity that you give your little thing. This month has to do with you being humble. When do you become humble? When you give. You know, when you give charity away, money away, food away, clothing away, something happened to you. You realize that you have. When you realize that you have a good eye. When you have a good eye, that eye activates all the miracles that you want. For that reason, hopefully tonight or tomorrow I'm going to put my blue string. Focus on the blue string to open your eyes to see the good in your life. And through that give. Give every day. Those of you who want to give big charity for different reasons, please reach out, Debbie and me, and we'll make sure that your charity will go in the right direction. Because that's really what it's all about. Give, give, give. This month is so beautiful. It's so amazing. I will not be lying to you. There is in the air, from astrological point of view, a lot of stuckness, and people want to get angry for the justice point of view. Don't relate to them, meaning don't connect to that type of energy. Because if you see it, it's going to become part of your issue. So look at the blessing you have in your life. And if you want to take it further, have like a notebook or a journal, and you're going to write down every day, what are you appreciating? I'm telling you do it for 30 days, and you write the gratitude that you have. In the end of this month, whatever you wish to have, let's say you want to have $1 million. You want to challenge me, please challenge me. And you put $1 million in the end of this month, but you write everyday appreciation for things you already have and why you have gratitude, and you talk about it on Facebook and Instagram, make sure people know and hear about it. You're going to have miracles that you just couldn't believe it's happening. Just talk about how much gratitude you have for 30 days. Let's go into a short meditation with your permission. And because the month is in the month of Sagittarius and the month of the eyes, we want to focus on our eyes. Okay? So focus on your eyes to look a little bit above. Don't close your eyes, please. Okay? And focus on your breathing. By the way, the candle that you want to burn this month is the blue candle. Okay? The blue chakra. That will be perfect for this month. Good. Inhale and exhale. With your eyes open, look up. Don't close your eyes, keep your eyes open. I want you to see the letter Samech and Gimel. Gimel, Jupiter. Give energy to Jupiter. Give energy. Give energy to Jupiter. Make sure Jupiter stay positive. And then you see that Jupiter give you back energy. The energy is kind of light blue to dark blue from Jupiter. Then when you do the letter Samech, focus on your belly buttons. What you want to do, you want to put like the shape of Samech, like that. And you put it on your belly buttons, okay, like that. And in this time, you close your eyes. And you connect to the month of Sagittarius, 30 days of the month of Sagittarius. And you want to be treated by this month positive. You want to ask this month to show you how everything is so beautiful. Everything is amazing. Receive all the love, receive all the miracle. And in your mind, I want you to imagine that you are walking on blueberry field. Blueberry. The color is kind of dark blue, purplish color. Beautiful blueberry field. And from far you can see the ocean, blue sky. Be aware of that, please. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now I want you to open a door. The color is blue. Open that door. You're walking into a room. There is a big screen TV. The frame is blue. Blue. You're looking at that screen, and I want you to put all the miracle or how you want to see yourself in this month. See the whole movie, please. Watch that TV as if you're watching your past, but it's actually your future. So imagine blue frame screen TV, blue door, blue room. You're coming from a blueberry field, ocean, blue sky. Watch that TV and see yourself achieving the miracle you're looking for. Please. Enjoy what you see, because what you see is what you're going to get. So make sure that you repeat this meditation with your eyes on that blue screen. You can see it again and again, and more often you're going to do it, more easy it will be to manifest it. If you can do it every morning, that will be great. Inhale and exhale 5 times. Every time you are inhale, look at something in your life you can appreciate. You can open your eyes, and I wish you Chodesh Tov, happy months, wonderful months. If there is a question, I'm open for question and answer for the next 3 minutes. And it's going to be a great month. Just keep yourself down, a little bit humble, and I'm sure we're going to start travel before even you know it. You know, right after January, February, you know, a lot of great things will happen. But first, this month. Remember, this month is the key. It's the seed level for all the year of 2021. Let's make it together. Let's help each other to make it together. And also say thank you to all our team in Los Angeles, you know, to have gratitude for all the people who are with me and follow us for the last 9 months. We are doing great things together during the COVID, and when everybody kind of not doing so great, thanks to my people. Without them, none of these things will happen, and just miracle happen to them and to us in a level that we cannot even understand why, but we are just, there's nourishment, and I hope you all join us to get the same thing. And if you don't feel you're getting everything you want, let us help you to fix it. Let us help you to guide you how to get what's meant to be yours. Thank you. Chodesh Tov. I love you very much. And don't forget, if you don't have the blue string, make sure you get it. You put it on your right arm, 7 dots. Okay? You tie it 7 times. And all the best. חודש טוב. Thank you.